All right, so let's go one more location. But what I want to do is let's get on the highway. You probably want to see some highway travel.
Sure.
So let's see. Let's go to.
We can do South County Mall.
Yeah, let's at least go that route and see how.
Navigate to South County Mall.
We should actually go to the supercharger.
We can do that.
Yeah, here. Let's go back to end trip. And now say Tesla Supercharger, South County.
Tesla Supercharger, South County. Navigate to the Tesla Supercharger in South County.
There we go.
There we go.
Now my battery may start to warm up because it thinks we're going to supercharge. But when you're ready, just hit that.
Oh, the car behind us left too.
Nice. And for all that, funny thing is I didn't tell you what version we're on. We're in version 13.2.7. We are in line waiting for 13.2.8. I've seen a few videos. It seems like it's really good. In all honesty, I'm not sure if it can be much better than where we're at right now.
This is pretty good.
I mean,
as a non-Tesla driver, this is pretty good. Impressive.
Did you feel like it was is this the performance that you thought it would give you out of the gate as far as using full self-driving? Like, is this something that you thought it would be like, or did it exceed expectations?
That's a good question. I don't really have a basis to judge that on. It's probably better than what I was expecting. I've seen some of the videos that you've done before, so I kind of had a rough idea. Mm-hmm. But being hands-on with it this time, yeah, it's great.
Is this something that you would tell other people about? Say, I got into a Tesla and the car drove itself.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, from parking spot to another parking spot.
Oh yeah, by far, absolutely.
That's good.
I'm curious how it's going to get there because it wants to go to the left, but we're not in the right lane for that, the correct lane for that. We're in a lane that goes straight, so it'll be interesting to see how
because
the other drivers are, if they do or don't let us in. And if not, what does it do?
It has different ways to go. I guess we're taking the faster route.
Yeah, but they both
take the same.
They both start by making a left here.
And am I in the right lane or the wrong lane?
You're in the wrong lane.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's got to go straight.
Yeah, just take it over and go straight. Press on the pedal, just like a normal car now. That
how do I turn the turn signal off?
Oh, just move it up. There you go. Just drive like a regular car. And you might have to get used to the brakes.
Yeah, gotta get used to the brakes.
Now it has its own braking itself. So if you let off the pedal, it will start to slow down and brake for you. But yeah, you're out of autopilot now, so you're in full control. Now, to be honest with you, my thing was I was more nervous once we got out of autopilot.
Thanks, Craig. That makes me feel so much better.
All right, so once you get back, all you have to do is you can hit this thing twice, and go down, like hit the stalk once, go down, and then it'll take you back on your way from any spot.
In front of this guy, and then I'll kick it on.
While we're over in this area, it's Plug Big Lots. I can't believe they're closing. They have a closing.
80% off, 90% off.
Everything's closing. That's amazing. 15, 20 years from now, we'll have that in the video and say, what's Big Lots?
Be like records.
Right. Well, they're making a comeback.
But I've been buying CDs like they're candy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Discogs.com. It's going to be the death of me. My wife's going to kill me.
And then you see the blue thing here. So you're.
Yep, so I'm back in FSD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Lots.
For the big camera back here.
Yeah.
Big Lots. Closing. 80% off the entire store.
This is not sponsored, by the way.
Nope.
So.
Not yet, but we're always looking for donors.
Just hit the like, subscribe, share. And if you're looking to buy a Tesla, don't forget to use my referral link. Save up to this week, last week only, at least right now, because there's always some kind of deal, but $2,500 off a brand new Model 3 and by using a referral link. Plus you also get $500 off Model Y right now. So, but yeah, they're trying to clear out some of the Model 3 inventory.
Evidently.
But one thing about Tesla, and a lot of people ask me questions. I just saw a video recently. There was a lot, and I saw it on X. So there was a bunch of cars on the highway. It was super rainy. I mean, and the car in front of them hydroplaned or whatever, and then they hit, and the Tesla moved out of the way of the crash, and had to make a split decision, which was amazing.
It did it on its own?
On its own. Yep.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Again, it did the same thing I did. It takes the closest lane, not necessarily the lane that I need to be in.
Yeah, but it'll get over now.
And it gets over, yeah.
And it's also looking around, too, because the car behind us is three car lanes behind us, it looks like.
Yeah.
But now it gets into the right lane. Or the correct lane now because of the merging. Now, several iterations ago, like version 11, or even version 12, it would camp out in that far right lane, the merging lane, until the last second, and then it would move over.
Technically, that's what you're supposed to do in a zipper like that. Is you're supposed to go to the end and zipper in, but most drivers don't leave enough space between cars for that to happen. So it taking the first opportunity to get there makes sense.
Yeah.
Rivian.
Yeah. I like that color. So we're still in standard mode, standard mode. So basically, if we go into autopilot, standard, yeah. So typically, if it sees slower traffic, it will try to move around that lane, but won't be as designated as for like the hurry mode, which will always get to the farthest lane. Now this is 2 lanes right now, but once we get on, I guess it's 270.
270 south.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And when did this update come through for you?
I got this update last week. So this is really my second drive on this version. I mean, with doing video.
Right.
Last week, if you look at my previous video, I basically took
links below.
Yeah, links below. Right. Right. Good. Yeah. Watch my previous video. I took out the Model 3 from Tesla and did a self-serve demo. I took the car from the West County Mall and added basically through the Tesla app, you could take a Tesla Model 3 or whatever's at the location. I think there's a Cybertruck there too. And so I had it for an hour, but that was on the latest software as what I have right now, which is really nice. So I just wanted to demo a Model 3 for anybody that was thinking about test driving a car and they could just easily get into a Tesla. So here's a case in point. I think 270 is going to be up a mile or half a mile ahead.
And it did exactly what I would do, is rather than trying to get up to the front of the line and hope that there's a way in, it found an opening and went over earlier so that I'm already in the lane I need to be.
That's awesome. Even previous versions of 13, I'd be like, all right, time to get over, because there was a lot of traffic in one lane. And I found myself waiting until the last minute to get into the proper lane. But yeah, it's really done a good job. I'm really excited and happy that they ironed out a lot of these little nuances.
Yeah, its mapping software is stellar in terms of knowing what roads and where it needs to be and how to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And the cool animations of the trucks and the cars is always neat too.
Yeah.
How long did you have the vehicle before you were kind of like, it's just another car? The wow factor wore off.
I mean, honestly, every day I get into the car, I'm so excited to get in it and let the car drive itself. So, as far as like initial impressions, I don't know. It just, since I drive it every day, I don't know if it has that anymore, but I'm so happy that I'm able to drive a Tesla.
Yeah.
I feel so much safer, and a lot of the hard work that I used to worry about, I don't have to worry about anymore. It really does everything. Now, since I've had a Tesla since 2018, there's been a lot of growing pains because a lot of these things that you're seeing today were not even close. And there was a lot of hiccups where I'd be yelling F and this and that because it was not getting in the right lane or was slowing down or doing things that were not safe, So I felt like I was a tester for Tesla, feeding them information, trying to do that so that we can get to a point right now where we're on the verge of robo-taxi and unsupervised. So,
how many close calls have you been in from other drivers in your Tesla? Not necessarily this one, but all of yours.
If I felt uncomfortable, because I really never been in a situation where I could have gotten into an accident, because I probably took over right away, and I didn't want to see what would happen. And I may still have that feeling today because I want to be responsible, and I don't want it to be the cause of full self-driving, having that accident, because we're still under a supervised control of the car, right?
Yeah.
And the software. So at this point, I'm still, careful and cautious. Yeah, it says preconditioning battery for. I don't know if that was is that from you? Was that your phone or your?
That was my phone.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, the wow factor. I'm impressed that what you're witnessing right now, and it really is exciting to me. Having the ability for a car to do all this. Now, if you notice, you're on your phone, but now it wants you to look straight ahead. So make sure you're looking straight ahead. Or hit something. Hit the steering wheel. There you go. If you're not, there you go. That's better. Yeah, use your sunglasses. But if you're not paying attention, there's a camera up here.
Yeah.
That's kind of keeping an eye on your eyes. Then it'll start flashing that you need to look straight ahead. Now this is going to be interesting with the car traffic that is merging, and we need to get over. Let's see what happens here.
It's got the other cars mapped out really well.
Yeah.
All right, slow down, buddy.
That's good. A little tight.
A little tighter than what I would do, but not bad. I've got kids, so
yeah,
it drives like they do sometimes.
Not like the teenagers that I was witnessing with early versions of FSD, because that's what it was. It was like a teenager driving for the first time.
Yeah.
But we've come a long way just in the last year.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. It would be interesting to see if it does back up into a supercharger spot. Last week when I went to the supercharger in the Wally's supercharger, and
yeah, right by me,
Valley Park. Yeah. So that's where I took the drive, and it did not want to back into into the Tesla supercharger spot. But it has done that before. Now the next few updates, And I think this point 8 update that's coming out, 13.2.8, we're saying it's parking more into spots, which is good.
For those of you that don't know, Craig and I used to work together at Gateway Computers many, many moons ago.
Yes.
And the intersection we're at, the Gateway Computer store used to be right there. So there's a lot of computer memories flowing through my head right now. Good times.
It's Mattress Firm.
It is a mattress firm now.
Is that where they do money laundering?
Only if you're sleeping.
Do they sell any beds there, really?
Just mattresses, from what I gather. That's a red light, buddy. Chicky poo.
Yeah, it's red. Yep. I spent a lot. So we worked together at Gateway from 2004. Oh, one, you're right.
Yeah, to 2004.
Right.
And then at Sony.
Then we moved to Sony West County Mall store.
Yeah.
And we got a job there together.
Which the infrastructure in that store is still exactly the same as it was when we worked there.
It is.
Yep.
Yep.
And did you work at CompUSA at all?
I worked at Office Max at this store.
Okay.
But I also worked at 3 different Office Maxes at one point, and then I got a job and met you at Gateway.
But when you left Sony, when Sony went down,
I went to Charter, respectively.
You went to Charter. I went to CompUSA.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. A lot of great memories.
Yep.
Part of the Players Club.
Part of the Players Club.
Shout out to the Players Club.
Unreal tournaments in the store.
Right. I mean, man, those were early days.
In-house LAN parties, they were awesome.
Yeah, hopefully it dodges that pothole there.
Yeah, it did.
Please take over if we're gonna hit one. I don't want to have a damaged wheel. Yeah, this is great.
Lots of twists and turns.
Yeah. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna make a right up this little hill here in front of J.C. Penney.
Recognizes the pedestrians. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh boy, here we go.
This joker's in the middle of the lane because that's where you're supposed to be.
Yeah. That was interesting. Went over a parking spot, but I didn't think we had a choice. All right, let's see if it gives us a. Will it back up and park?
It's looking.
It's looking. Please park. It would be nice. Oh, it's going to turn. Let's see. It's making sure the coast is clear. And it's going to stop, right? Oh, wait a minute. It just messed up.
Well, we didn't tell it to charge. We just told it to navigate there.
No, it's getting ready to charge.
Oh, thanks for pulling out in front of us. And across all the parking lanes. Good job.
It didn't park. It's a fail.
Well, it's still got something going on up here on the map, so it's trying to figure something out.
No. Don't park here. All right, take over. And go back by, just turn around, go through. Wait, you want to go forward?
Yeah.
There you go. Sorry.
No, you're good. All right, where am I going?
Just go back by the superchargers there, the supercharger area.
This braking thing is really weird.
Yeah, you have to get used to that. I really don't even, if I am driving, I don't even use the brake.
I haven't used it either because when you take your foot off the gas pedal, it brakes for you.
Right.
That's really weird.
It's awesome. So let's say you want to park at one of these places and you're manually driving, so you can park wherever you want. Just turn a little bit here and then see if it'll highlight a parking spot. Okay, yeah, hit any of those, and then hit start. So it didn't do it automatically. We went to a bank and parked without having an address in. And then we go to the Tesla supercharger and it doesn't park. And we have to manually do it with the button.
Maybe it's afraid that Trump's going to remove them.
No,
No? Too soon?
Quick. All right. Maybe it'll stop.
A little weird adjusting.
There we go.
Trying to figure something out.
All right. Well, what do you think?
And I put it into park automatically.
Yeah.
It's great, man. It's amazing.
Well, it's good. Well, it's good to meet up with you.
Indeed.
And I'm glad you enjoyed your drive.
It was impressive. It was very impressive. Like I said, being able to make it drive like I drive, just
Yep.
because everybody else drives crazy.
Right.
I'm the safest driver. And then Craig.
And pretty soon the car is going to be the safest driver.
Yeah.
We're on the road. So
We're on the road.
All right. Well, thanks again for watching Total Tesla. I know you can't see me in the picture because of sunlight, but once again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And thanks again for watching. Take care. I got to do this every time.